Welcome back, folks.
It is the start of the second half. Ducks are down by 1, but seems like they're putting up a good fight. And we're going to throw it down to Coach Town right about now.
I'm Calvin Hoffmeyer reporting from ZHS Video. Coach, what are your thoughts on the game so far?
I thought we started out really well defensively, and we kind of let them back in it with some turnovers. We got to limit our turnovers in the second half, and this game could be ours. So.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck. Back to you guys.
All right, we've got some wise words from Mr. Town right there, Ducks varsity head coach.
I certainly agree with him.
Yep, I would too. It seems like they started out real well, and once they hit the second quarter, they kind of got a little sluggish.
They relaxed too much, and then just
they kind of
turnovers flew, and just.
Yep, but it seems like they let the Broncos back into this one.
Yep.
But I mean, we got a whole new half, whole new ball game. Let's
For
see
sure.
Who do you think has the momentum right now, Sam?
Going into the second half, I thought the Broncos had the momentum because they were starting to come back, and they even got the lead there.
Mm-hmm.
But you never know. You never know because the Mr. Town there, he's pretty good with speeches.
Yeah.
He could change things around if he needs to.
Yep.
And I think that might happen for the Ducks. So I think it's going to come out pretty evenly matched here in the second half. We'll have to see how the action takes us.
Yeah. I mean, we got 45 seconds till this half starts. Looks like both teams are huddling up, getting ready, gathering their last thoughts before we go into a good run in second half.
Mm-hmm. And remember, Coach Town is a civics and economics teacher here at Zeeland West. So I think, he's definitely got the speech-making skills.
Mm-hmm.
He's good at those lectures for hours of long, and he's 5 minutes he can really action-pack it in.
Yeah, I remember having him as a teacher freshman year. He was a good man. Definitely knows his basketball.
One of my favorite teachers.
Well, here we go.
Looks
like the Broncos have the ball. As we get ready, the Broncos, number 12, Logan Panetta looks to inbound the ball. Looks like he's probably going to hit up Nicholas Deckingo with a pass. And the official has blown his whistle, and we're off to the second half. Number 13,
10
Nathan
seconds
Darcy.
in. Quite the action here. Ball movement. And number 12, Logan Panetta, gets the 2 for them.
I know it's only one shot. We're only one shot into the second half, but I already think Coopersville's coming out hot.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But Casey Brinks with the dish to Travis.
Travis wide open on the other side.
Maybe I was wrong. Maybe both teams are ready to go.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll have to wait and see how this third quarter plays out. Because, as we saw in the girls' game, the third quarter doesn't necessarily mean everything. Yep. Ducks were down, and they ended up coming back for the win.
Looks like Alec Van Kampen thought about making a dish inside.
With the nifty layup, number 3, Nicholas Deckinga.
He's playing out of his mind tonight.
Yeah, he is. One of the star players on Coopersville's team.
Hector Hoff looking inside to Wilson.
Casey on the perimeter.
Trevor Raby.
Trevor Raby, who drives, and traveling is called.
I'm with Coach Kevin Town on this one. I don't agree with that.
Well, I also think it's an iffy call. Some people, it's tough to call. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe Coach Town will have a specific practice on trying not to travel as much.
It's definitely an in the moment thing, and I think that's where we get in situations that are tough with officials.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's hard to agree on a call, but nothing's ever going to go your way.
Yep. A little miscommunication there, and Broncos ball.
That certainly did not go the Ducks' way.
Nope. That was one of those turnovers Coach Town was talking about.
Nathan Darcy with the 3. Can't put her home.
But he gets the rebound.
Looks like he came up and almost smacked Trevor Raby.
That might be what the foul is.
Looks like Paulo Rodriguez is going to inbound the ball for the Ducks. Another strong player for the Ducks this evening.
For sure. I think they all just take a deep breath, take a step back, then they'll all start to play well. They look a little scrambly here coming into the second half.
Seems like we've got almost the pregame jitters again.
Camden Wilson.
Travis Echterhoff with the 3.
And it's good.
Is that a kick? It looks like a kick ball. Is that going to be Ducks ball?
Oh, nope, it's Broncos.
Oh, okay. Little miscommunication. Well, looks like we got 5:45 left in the third quarter. Score is tied as Pablo Rodriguez picks up the rebound.
Oh. A great save by Casey Brinks after a little miscommunication there. Wow. That could have been disastrous. And Pablo Rodriguez goes up for the layup. That was a good turnaround after that scrambly play there.
Yeah, that's how you come back from a big mistake. You got to put some points on the board, get your confidence back.
For sure. And with that, the Ducks take the lead.
Camden Wilson with the nice strip, but still Broncos ball. It's a good hustle play.
It looks like in these past few seconds, the Ducks have definitely picked up their game.
Yeah, definitely.
Picking up defense and offense at the same time.
Oh, Achterhoff almost got that one.
Close. And then Casey Brinks called for a reaching foul.
Number 10, Kyle Gura, was the Bronco who was fouled there. Some interesting news on Kyle. We don't know why, but he was not able to play in their last game. So we hope all is well there. Looks like the Ducks coaching staff is getting into it over there.
Definitely maybe a few frustrating calls for them.
Nicholas Deckinga to inbound the ball for the Broncos. Nice to see Rolando Garza back in the game. Speaking of Rolando Garza, nice tip out of bounds.
Hey, Carter, did you know Rolando Garza has an expectation of just having fun this year?
You know, I did know that, as a matter of fact. You know, you talk to them in school. I mean, you see these guys, they're out for senior year looking to just have a good time.
Yep. Have a good season, have a good year with some good friends.
But
And
number
with
10,
that,
Kyle Gura, sinks the 3 for the Broncos, taking the lead.
we've got a nail biter on our hands here. 31-30 as Broncos take the lead again.
Looks like Trevor Raby almost thought about a 3.
Back out to Camden Wilson on top. Trevor Raby with the rebound and the foul.
Trevor Raby, a senior, number 2. Plans to attend Davenport University after high school.
Some high expectations there. It's a good school. His expectation for the year, win all day, every day. And I quote, missing his first free throw.
Hoping to make the second and tie this game up. Trevor Raby takes the second free throw.
His favorite teacher, yours truly, Mr. Costello. And an errant pass does not go the Broncos' way as the Ducks take over.
Camden Wilson with the ball in the backcourt. Looks like he's going to look for Travis.
Broncos pressing, but the press is broken as Trevor Raby sinks it and one.
You know, Trevor Raby is a great inside player.
Yes, he is.
I mean, the height's definitely an advantage, but he's got some brute strength on him.
Yes, he does. He's got good hands also with the ball. Makes his first one. And one, also a famous shoe brand. I used to play with those when I played in middle school. Those were the days. Sneaky pass to number 12, Logan Panetta, who makes the layup and gets the foul.
Looks like Trevor Raby got caught with a little reaching in there.
Well, what can you do? Happens to everybody.
Good news is for the Ducks, though, they are still up by 1, 34-33, with 3:39 left to play in the third quarter.
This is Logan Panetta's own chance to get an and one.
And he does, tying the game. Rolando Garza with the ball over to Camden Wilson. Trevor Raby with the three. Can't put her home.
Camden Wilson with the rebound.
Pablo Rodriguez thought about the three.
Down to Trevor Raby in the corner.
Achterhoff throws it out to Garza.
And to Pablo for the open three. Almost. And a foul called on number 4, Camden Wilson.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I agree with that one. It looked like he kind of got ball on that.
Well, you never know. The refs have a better angle down there.
That's true. That is very true.
Making his first free throw is number 21, Alec Van Kempen. Tyler Thompson in for the Ducks.
Interesting to see Tyler Thompson's thoughts about his expectations for the year. His goals are just to get better and improve the team. I mean, that's very humble for someone to say.
For sure. Seems to be a lot of it, like everybody's goals. It's all about the team. And in basketball, it's definitely a team sport.
Yep.
As he gets the rebound. And a foul. Ducks looking to inbound the ball.
Looks like Tyler Thompson's going to go for the inbound. Oh, looks like he's got Travis Achterhoff wide open in the corner.
Pablo up top. And a foul. Number 2. Sam Mason. 155 pounds, 6'1", junior.
Pablo sinks his first.
Pablo Rodriguez.
Ties the game back up.
Older sister who works at Great Clips, actually.
Does she really?
Yes. She cut my hair once.
I'm sure it was a great haircut. Looks like number 3, Nicholas Deckinga, has the ball.
Back over to number 10, Kyle Gura.
Deckinga thought about the three.
Travis with the rebound and control.
Rodriguez with the
corner.
three.
Almost.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Number 21, Alec Van Kempen with the rebound for Broncos. tip by Travis Hectorhoff.
Raby stands tall.
Some good defense out of Raby tonight.
Garza looked to be in a bit of a jam, but got the ball at Trevor Raby.
Pablo with the fake. And now the foul. Looks like Zeeland will get the ball on the end line.
It looks like we have number 0, Antonio Acunabet coming in for West.
Travis saving that one, but it is over and back. Broncos ball.
Oh, looks like we got some confusion on where the referee is putting the ball in bounds.
Out to number 5, Anthony Horani.
This is a nice ball movement by the Broncos out there. Seems like they're playing more of a possession game.
Yeah, they are right now. And Travis Hectorhoff
And
calming
we're
things down.
under 45 seconds left in the third quarter with the Ducks up 36-35. Travis Hectorhoff looking to milk some time off the clock.
Speaking of milking, this game is closer than 2 cows' hooves.
Looks like we have a timeout by Zeeland West.
All right, Zeeland fans, on your feet, let's cheer on our Zeeland West Ducks.
You know, I really think that West is playing great right now.
Yeah, they are.
You know,
They seem to have come back from their little stumble there in the second quarter, but now things are a tough one. It's close.
you know, it seems like that the Broncos are really putting in a good effort.
Yeah, they are.
You know, I feel like they haven't given up, and they started out really slow tonight, but as by the score, they're giving it their all right now.
Oh, yeah, it's a very physical and aggressive game going on.
Looks like we've got athletic director Mark Worley down for Zeeland West, cheering with the Quack Pack out there.
It's nice to see him supporting the local.
It's good to see some interaction with the students there.
Oh, yes. Here we are, 24 seconds left in the third quarter. I think whoever ends off this quarter strong is really going to be pretty deciding in the fourth quarter and see how things go.
You know, it's almost like that last quarter shot that teams have. Like, you make a shot no matter where you are in the game. It seems like you have some momentum going in.
Oh, yeah. And any kind of run, of course, is even more momentum. But right now, it seems to be going back and forth.
Well, we have Hectorhoff inbounding the ball to Brinks, and Brinks seems to be taking his time. Brinks seems to just keep milking this clock. He's down to 10 seconds, gets it over to Garza. Looks like Coach Kevin Town calls for some isolation. And the buzzer beater is no good.
And with that, we end the third quarter. 36-35 Ducks. We'll get you back after this break.
Are you hungry? Do you want food now? Do you want it at reasonable prices? Then come on down to Wolfie's. We have sandwiches, wraps, paninis, and of course desserts. For only $8.89, you can get the Survival Kit, a combo meal that includes any sandwich, a drink, trail mix, potato chips, and of course a cookie. If you want a great meal right here in the community, then Wolfie's is the place to be. Located in Bridgewater Square on Riley Street, it's a quick walk from right here at the high school. Wolfie's, when it comes to sandwich shops, we are leading the pack.
And we're
Welcome
back at the start of the fourth quarter. We've got 8 minutes left to play in this game. Looks like the Ducks are up by 1.
This is anybody's game right now.
Oh, yeah. Very, very even. It seems seems like we're in a nail biter, like I'm watching college hoops on ESPN.
Oh, yeah. Even the same atmosphere in here. Got the stage lights.
I mean, you got all these students down here. Like, they're going nuts.
Oh, yes.
I mean,
You definitely feel the support in the room.
You got coaches getting into it. I mean, officials. I mean, everybody's into this game.
It'll be interesting to see who can pull this one off.
Yep, even as the crew up here, I mean, I know we get a little bit into it sometimes.
Oh, yeah. It's hard to keep myself from singing along or doing the cheers, you know.
Yeah. Well, we're back, and Camden Wilson has the ball, feeds it to Trevor Raby, who puts it in for 2 to make the Ducks lead by 3.
A great start to the fourth quarter for the Ducks. Pulling up for the jumper.
Nathan Darcy
Just
can't
misses.
sink it.
Trevor Raby with the rebound.
Looks like Camden Wilson's taking the ball down the floor.
He's definitely got some skill. You know, this is his first season back after 2 seasons with strained knees and all these other different injuries. And Trevor Raby with his second chance for an and one. Great ball movement by the Ducks there as he puts it in.
Trevor Raby's having a real game tonight. I mean, even look at him in those bright white shoes. I mean, he's playing pretty well.
His game is clean, just like his shoes.
Gets the and one. And here we go. Nicholas Deckingo with the ball for the Broncos.
Number 10 with the ball, Kyle Gura, dribbling everywhere, but now he gets the foul called. Seems to be on Camden Wilson.
It looks like number 12 for the Broncos, Logan Panetta, is going to take the ball on this one.
We can hear Mr. Town getting vocal out there.
It sounds like he wants his players to box out and fight for possession on the ball.
Looks like it's really coming down to crunch time as the Ducks have a 6-point lead right now.
Pablo Rodriguez playing some stellar defense. But that's no match for Logan Panetta's jumper.
These are the games you live for, you know, a close game into the fourth quarter. This is what these guys are wishing. This is what they've been practicing. And I think they're really getting this right now.
Yeah, you live for these types of atmospheres when you're a high school student. Nice dish to Pablo Rodriguez.
For the 3, and he gets it to go. Rodriguez.
Nicholas Deckingo for the Broncos trying to get some momentum back as Pablo Rodriguez just sinks a nailer.
And it is just going back and forth here. Pablo with his 3, Deckingo with his 2, after Panetta's 2 earlier.
Yep. You know, I know we've still got 6 minutes left in this game, but if I had to pick 2 stellar players for both these teams right now, it'd be Pablo Rodriguez for the Ducks and Nicholas Deckingo for the Broncos. They're both playing out of their minds.
Oh yeah, they're showing up big right now.
Speaking of Deckingo, he gets caught with the carry.
Yep. Looks like it's Ducks ball, and they're setting up, hopefully, for some more points.
Yep, we got 5:50 left in the fourth quarter. Ducks are up 44-39. Hoping to keep the score that way.
Trevor Raby,
he gets stood up by number 12.
Just as number 13, Nathan Darcy, takes the ball to the other end and scores. Now back down to Travis, just off the rim.
Can't hit the 3, but Camden Wilson gets the ball. Wilson working really hard.
And that's off them. So it'll stay here with the Ducks. That's some crazy action.
Travis Achterhoff pleading his case to the official to hold on to that possession.
I definitely plead my case there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you want the ball right now. Travis with the putback, almost good. As number 21, Alec Van Kempen comes down with the rebound for the Broncos.
Nathan Darcy putting on some moves.
Good ball movement by the Broncos right now. Just keeping the ball around the perimeter.
You see Pablo Rodriguez's height when he plays defense. It's almost like he's making these Broncos feel like they can't shoot because he's so tall.
Oh, yeah.
But Nathan Darcy can't put that one home.
Travis comes down with the rebound, secures it for the Ducks.
They need to look down the floor, yep. Hit up Trevor Rabia, excuse me, as he goes down. Achterhoff with the layup, puts it in. Ducks up 46 to 41.
That was critical for the Ducks there. Gives them just what they need, the boost, going into the last 4 minutes and 20 seconds of the whole game.
Yeah, I know these games fly by pretty quick. Brink's taking his time. It looks like we've got 2 fresh players looking to get on the floor at the next whistle. Looks like we've got Rolando Garza for the Ducks. Raby can't put that one home, but he does get the foul.
And they'll be shooting 2.
That's a definite advantage right now, being in the bonus. You get 4 minutes left into a game. You really need those shots. You really need to make them.
Yep, this is starting to be crunch time here, folks. Misses, just like I always did in middle school.
You know, I never played ball, but, you know, I'm pretty glad I didn't. You see me in gym class, you know, I'm airballing 2 feet away.
Oh, yep, same here. Broke my glasses quite a few times.
Yeah, I had the same problem, too. That's why I got contacts. Helps a lot. But back to the action. Casey Brinks with the ball.
Out to Travis. As the Ducks set things up, Pablo in the middle, and Trevor Raby down low.
You know, Raby uses his size a lot to get inside position on these guys.
Yeah, he does.
I think that's a big advantage to play in high school.
It's a great tactic.
Looks like we got Mr. Town on the floor, coaching up his kids, making sure they get in the right position.
Cleaning off the floor a little bit. It's getting heated down there.
Yeah, you got these guys. You got guys sweating, and when they go down, it makes the floor really slippery. You guys can really hurt themselves on that. Shout out to Athletic Director Mr. Mark Worley for bringing out the towel.
Yep. Clean things up for us as he gets a ovation from the crowd. Brings me back to 5th grade when I spilled my water on the court and they stopped the whole game because it was too wet. And a timeout.
You know, it looks like we're winding down on this game. It is 46 to 41, the Ducks.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, it seems like the Ducks aren't playing real well right now. No, I feel like that the Broncos are starting to get into this more now that they know what's actually on the line.
Oh yeah, they are. 3:38 left on the clock. I mean, these last few minutes are going to come down real fast.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And real critical.
Well,
we'll have to look at how the defense is. I mean, defense is all everything now.
Yeah.
Best defense
definitely.
is good offense.
And as we look down on the floor, it looks like we got Mr. Athletic Director Mark Worley again getting the student section fired up, ready for the last 3:38 of this game. And it's intense.
Oh yes, sure is. Both crowds are getting pretty amped up out there, thanks to Red Bull. Gives you wings.
You know, personally, I would feel more like a 5-hour energy.
Really? I also like. I'm just Red Bull. Never mind.
Yep, I feel you. Looks like we're getting back to the action. Looks like Logan Panetta inbounding the ball for the Broncos, hoping to get some points on the board and make this a real nail biter going in. But that's not going to happen as Casey Brink steals the ball and goes down the floor.
With that, gets the foul.
You know, the bucket's not necessary right now. I mean, they're up by 5 as long as they're getting the shots.
Yep, as long as they're getting chances and taking the good ones, the free ones.
Yeah, they got to take advantage of those. Casey Brink sinks his first, making the leads by 6. It's definitely a 2-possession game now. That puts a real hurting on the Broncos.
Yep. They're going to have to step up their game these last few minutes to get things going.
Brink's making with that shot. That makes it a 3-possession game now.
Oh, yes. And that's if they make threes. Broncos haven't been very big on threes today.
No. I think that the Broncos need to get some outside shots, look for those looks, and Nicholas Deckinga needs to come up big for them.
Yeah.
As he almost does right there. Almost getting the jumper, but that's not going to go.
It'll be interesting to see how they play as time runs down and they start to get a little more desperate.
It looks right now they're looks like they're going with a press.
Yep, definitely. As much defense as they can get, trying to get any turnovers. I mean, you've seen how sometimes our offense can be a little careless with the ball.
Yep.
We've had a few times where we've almost lost the ball without anybody on us.
Well, here's Nicholas Deckinga with the ball, taking that risky 3, and he can't get it to go, and that's not what the Broncos need right now. Well, who's that? It looks like we have Travis Achterhoff inbounding the ball.
You can see how Coach Town has a key group of 7 guys, basically, that he plays a lot. And Trevor Raby gets the layup.
Being one of those guys, he's a key factor.
He sure is. Our down low guys have really progressed throughout this game.
Oh, most definitely. Well, number 2, Sam Mason getting back into the action. You know, well, while we're taking a quick break on the timeout, let's go down to our huddle cam and go down to Cam Frody in the huddle.
Have Trav, Cam, and then me. Trav right here and then Cam and then me.
Listen. Pablo, Rolling, Casey, Trav, you take it out, okay? Hey, look it. If you get in trouble, call timeout. West on 2.
1, 2, West.
Hey, we got to get back on defense.
And we're back after that. We got some wise words from Coach Town saying that, you know, I feel like the Broncos are going to want to foul.
Oh, yeah.
If they get into a lot of trouble, he's telling them to call a good timeout, which I think is a wise choice at this point.
Yep, it'll be just like the girls' game. If they get into that frantic point where they need to foul just to stop the clock, then it'll definitely be interesting to see how we handle that.
Yeah.
And if we can keep putting points on board.
Mm-hmm.
Casey Brinks, pass blocked, and now gets the foul called on him.
Number 10, though, Kyle Gura for the Broncos, stepping up big, putting a hand in front of the pass from Casey Brinks.
Sure is. A junior stepping up for the Broncos.
It looks like we've got Nathan Darcy at the line. Sam, did you know that Nathan Darcy can bench 200 pounds?
I did not know that.
Oh, looks like he's got some strength on him.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we have 2:09 left to play in this game. The Ducks are up 50-44. And Nathan Darcy is about to take his second free throw.
He's adding on to his total of about 6 points in the first game for the Broncos.
Yep. Him and Nicholas Deckinga putting on a real show. And as you see there, Travis Achterhoff taking words wisely from Coach Town, calling a timeout.
Getting a little trouble and then giving us all a break.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what Coach Town is saying in the huddle right now. I mean, he's probably trying to pump up his guys and, you know, keep them focused, because right now what they don't need is a lack of focus.
Yeah,
with 5 points, that can easily switch over.
They definitely need to keep the game moving.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, at this 2 minutes left, you really don't want them trying to foul you.
Oh, for sure.
You want to kill that clock while you still get points.
They can't let it get too close, because that's when the fouling comes out.
Yeah, that's when you get those nail biters. And, I mean, those are good for the fans, but not necessarily good for coaches and players.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like we've got Casey Brinks on the inbound. Oh, getting some trickery out there.
Camden Wilson now
down to Trevor Raby. I like
who
how
has the easy layup.
I like how you think, Sam. Travis Achterhoff with the swat. I think that's an appropriate term for that one because that one was a powerful block.
He was all over that. And now Travis Achterhoff with the ball again, dribbling, breaking ankles, and gets the foul.
You know, I think in that situation they will take that foul. I mean, they're up by 7 now.
Oh, hold on. That was
no
that
foul
was against Travis.
Oh, okay.
Broncos ball.
I'm thinking a push off maybe.
Most likely. Number 12, Logan Panetta with the ball to inbound. And now we've got a delay of game.
Looks like we've got a delay of game on Pablo Rodriguez. I don't know what that is. Did he step out?
I'm not sure. I guess he's too far over there.
Too far over the line, you think?
Yeah. It's interesting to see how the refs are handling this right now. It doesn't seem to me that they're making very many good calls. As evident by both of the coaches' reactions to most of the fouls.
Yeah, and with you saying that, I'm not sure I agree with that one. Yeah. I mean, it's late in the game, but I don't think Achterhoff got into him on that.
Oh yeah, for sure. If they're going to call a lot of calls like that, then they have to call everything. And
yeah,
then,
you got to keep it consistent, and I think that's sometimes we don't see that in high school.
Also, I think a lot of it, if you're going to do that, then it's also you can't let the boys play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'm with the refs that let them play.
Yeah, keep it smooth.
Yep.
Well, we've got Nathan Darcy at the basket for the Broncos. He averages 14 points a game. He's one of their key players.
And now into Casey Brinks with the ball, trying to break the Broncos press.
And looks like Nathan Darcy does that by taking a foul.
Hey, we're getting in that time now. 1:31 left, 6-point deficit. The Broncos are going to start doing that.
Well, Brinks is at the basket. It looks like we got Trevor Ravy and Camden Wilson exchanging some high fives in the back. It's always good to see when they're into it, having fun.
Oh, for sure. Casey Brinks, post-high school plans, learn the best of my abilities.
You know, that's really wise of a 17-year-old.
Yeah, just to try and do as good as you can. I mean, that's what he's doing right now. He's contributing to the team, helping move the ball. And he's playing very unselfishly. I mean, he hasn't been making a lot of shots, but he's been setting up so many more.
Yeah, and like we said earlier, the West boys team seems to be all about the team this year.
Oh yeah,
and I think sometimes in the past that's been a little lacking.
Yeah,
but I think that's why they're playing so well. I mean, they're putting up 60 points a game.
Oh, definitely.
Like, that's great.
As number 3, Nicholas Deckinga gets an and one.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was a wise choice by Brinks on that one to take that foul. But, I mean, you're in the moment. I mean, you got your adrenaline rushing. Things happen.
Yep. I mean, now it comes down to, can we limit those fouls in the last minute and 16 seconds?
Well, we've got Nicholas Deckinga for the and one. And sinks it.
It's good.
Making that deficit now by 5.
Timeout to the Broncos.
All right, it looks like we've got a timeout on the floor.
As you can see here, Quackback is getting very rowdy.
Yep.
And now we're going to go to the huddle with Cam Frody.
Pin them in and then come to the ball. Watch for the trap, okay? Come up.
You know, it's really great to see how the officials and coaches for both sides really let us students get into this.
Oh yeah.
With broadcasting these games.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's nice to see that we can make this public and pretty awesome. And
This is a good experience.
Yep, and a huge shout out to Mr. Costello.
Oh, for sure.
For making this stuff happen.
It's exciting for the players too to be having all these cameras around. Get some used to the way things will be if they do end up to play in college or anything like that. Which some of the kids do. They're in their post-high school expectations.
Most definitely. And you know, I feel like we're at a minute and 11 left. I feel like the Coopersville Broncos coach did not like that foul call.
Oh, definitely
No.
not.
But, I mean, there's part of me that thinks he might be okay with that in a way because they don't want the clock to run.
Yeah, stops the clock, gives them more time,
Not
more
a
chances.
not a shooting foul, so it's only 2 shots.
And, I mean, if missed the first one and then missed the second one, and he could end up getting the rebound and getting the ball back with time left.
Travis Echterhoff ready to take his shot. Can't put it in. That's key right now.
Yep. And this is the critical time for those small shot, those
1 points do
free
make a
shots,
difference.
basically.
Yeah.
As we saw in the girls' game, it only came down to 3 points.
Well, we've got Nicholas Deckingo with the ball heading down the floor with the Broncos, kind of pushing the pace right now, down by 6.
Oh, they have to. I mean, they have to get points now, basically, because it's 1 minute, 6 seconds left.
I know it's only a 2-shot game, but you don't want to rely on that half to three-quarter shot.
Because that will end up, that will leave them to having a very long shot. It makes things a lot tougher for them.
Yeah, definitely.
If they can capitalize on these points here, it could really help. I think it's 2 shots.
Which Nicholas Deckingo cannot do.
Wow, that was key.
He's got some bright shoes out there. He does put the second one away. That deficit's now 5, and making that they can take the lead with 2 shots.
Ducks seem confident right now as we head into the last minute of the game.
They look like they're just willing to waste some clock.
Yep. As they move the ball and break the Broncos' press.
Yep.
Trevor Rabia with the opportunity to score, but he throws it back up.
I think that was smart by Rabia, wasting 5 to 10 seconds off the clock and taking the 2 points.
Yep.
I mean, you're down under a minute. I think 10 seconds is more important than points at this point.
Oh, of course. And then that causes them to foul us to stop the clock and gives us more points.
You're almost guaranteeing yourself to have 2 free shots and waste some time off the clock.
Oh, yeah, with the bonus and all the fouls that are going on right now.
It looks like we got a little chat between Trevor Ravy and Rolando Garza out there. But coming back onto the court for the Broncos is Alec Van Kampen, number 21.
And number 3, Nicholas Deckingo.
Echterhoff makes his first. That's a very key free throw right now. He puts the second one down, then it puts a real hurting on the chances of the Broncos.
And he does.
That's making this game real tight right now.
That might be the one right there, Carter.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Number 3, Nicholas Deckingo.
And they're full court pressing.
Shot. And now there they go again, fouling.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's a smart choice with 39 seconds left. I mean, you're down 57 to 52. You take the points and have yourself some time.
Yep. But do you think it's working? Because the Ducks are making so many of their free throws right now.
I mean, that's a key aspect, and I think the basics comes down to who wins games.
Yep.
And so if you can make your free throws, you're going to win games.
Exactly. It's like what the coaches always say, back to basics. Basics are what make champions.
Yep. Some good words of encouragement from the Ducks sideline as Rolando Garza does not make his first. Just having him keep his head in the game and playing strong. But he does hit that second one.
And that right there gives the Ducks a 6-point lead.
It's erasing some chances for the Broncos to win a game.
No shot.
Oh,
foul
got a
on
foul.
The floor.
I thought the official was going to go with the travel there.
So did I.
Looks like he kind of took that step before he got hit.
Yep. So number 3, Nicholas Deckingo, shooting for the Broncos.
Yeah, Deckingo still being their star guy tonight. He's putting on quite a show.
Yeah.
He's got to make these free throws to have a shot.
And he misses the first one. Wow.
I mean, you could see him bending over on his knees. I don't know if that's him being tired or if that's frustration, but it's the easy stuff that wins games.
Right now, frustration is the last thing they need. Frustration is really what can set in and get in your head. But as he makes the second.
I mean, that's a key shot. They're down by 5 now, and they need to foul quick.
Yep, and there it is. 31 seconds. This last minute has taken a very long time, Carter.
You know, in my opinion, that's the only thing I don't like about the last minute of these games, is that when you get into a real nail biter, when teams are up by like 4 or 5, the game slows way down.
For sure.
And
there's a reason they give them so many timeouts.
Yeah.
And that type of thing.
But we got Brinks on the line making some very important shots. And, I like his shoes out there.
So do I.
I like the gold swoosh of the Nike going. Makes it a little bright.
Bright seems to be the theme this year. A lot of white shoes out there on the field. Court.
No, I mean, not just white being bright. I mean, like, Deckinga's got some nice bright ones. And as he's got the ball, looking down to put some points on the board.
So does Rodriguez. Oh, and the 3 is just missed. As Garza gets the ball.
And it looks like Zeeland West has called the timeout.
And we are at a timeout. Wow, this one's getting really close right now.
You see the look on the Rockets coach's face, and it seems like he's not he's clapping like, oh, that we're really frustrated, and it almost seems like he's admitted defeat at this point.
I think he's just frustrated with the guys. They're making a lot of turnovers, and they're making it almost easier for the Ducks right now.
Yeah, definitely. And that's definitely not what you want in the last 20 seconds of a game.
Oh, of course not. And I mean, that play right there just took up 10 seconds. I mean, that's a huge amount of time.
I mean, you can't be going around wasting that time off the clock. But so looks like West called timeout. Coach Kevin Town wants to get his players ready for what's coming.
Yep.
And we've got 19.2 seconds left in this game.
How do you think things are going to turn out, Carter?
By looking at the score, it's 60-53. The Ducks have a pretty good lead actually for 20 seconds left.
Oh yeah.
I think they're going to pull this one out.
And with the handle they have with the lead, the Broncos have to foul them. I mean, that's the type of control.
You can't rely on making shots right now.
Yeah. I mean, if Ducks just keep their defense up high, then they'll be able to keep things rolling their way.
Looks like we got Trevor Raby and Paulo Rodriguez, 2 pretty tall, big guys looking to stay in the back, hoping to prevent any breaks.
As number 10, Kyle Gura, knocks the ball out of bounds.
I mean, look at this. Coach Kevin Town for the Ducks is almost at mid-court trying to coach his guys up.
Oh, yeah. He's definitely getting out there, getting with the team. Oh, and there it goes.
That was a close one.
Broncos ball with 14 seconds left.
Deckinga almost just wasted a beautiful opportunity to almost have some life in this game.
Oh, yeah. If they make this 3, then that'll definitely bring things
He's
closer.
wasting time. He's got to get that off now.
Oh, yeah.
If he wants any type of shot. But
there he goes.
Almost. That's wasting a lot of time, and that looks like it's off. Wait, oh, no, he keeps it in.
Pablo gets the ball and secures it.
Yeah, and it looks like the Rockets have defeated. And with that, there's the buzzer.
The Ducks with the win, 60-53.
Zeeland West is doing pretty. They're pretty hot this year. I mean, they're on a run right now.
Definitely.
Especially after Tuesday's game, they've come back, put 2 back-to-back W's up.
They're 2-0 right now.
I mean, as you see a lot of these guys just all their motto is let's get dubs.
Oh yeah.
And Coach Kevin Town wants a conference title this year, and it looks like they're on the road to doing that.
For sure. Thank you for watching here at Zeeland West Gym. Have a nice night, folks.